Hello, Spinning Neca here with another figure review. Today we have got the Neca Xenomorph from the first Alien movie. This is the one that started it all, boys and girls. This guy is an awesome figure, and the first figure that I actually, the first Alien figure that I actually opened up, and I thought they were all identical, but I've learnt differently, and we'll go over the differences shortly. But for starters, I wanted to get this one out of the way, because I thought it was a nice homage, as he is the first one, and he is a spectacular figure. One of my favourite aliens, by far. Kind of want a few more just like him, but we shall see. Now, I got this guy and a bunch of his friends off of eBay. I got a total of one Prometheus engineer and thing, that's what I'm saying. One Dave robot, one Deacon alien, one Marine, two Xenomorphs, single Xenomorphs, and then one double pack of a Marine and a Xenomorph. I got that whole lot for just £63. Bargain. That's like less than £10 a figure. It was bargain. So, and I know it's taken me so long, but I was hoping to get all my Predators out of the way, but I'm kind of breaking it up. I want to get some aliens in the mix, because these guys are awesome. They really are amazing figures. So I just wanted to add into this the packaging, so I'm just going to move him to one side and hope to God he doesn't fall over. He's going to fall, isn't he? There you go. Here's the packaging. You've got, it says here Xenomorph down the bottom, and it says Alien with a number 35 inside I think that's an egg. Not so sure, but I'm not sure the relevance to 35, so if someone could let me know. Warning, trickle hazards, ages 17 and up. Yeah, baby, adult collector. On this side we have a nice picture of the actual alien. I forgot to show you at the top. It actually says Alien. And then on this side we've got another picture of the alien in like a bit more of a yellowy kind of glow. And on the back you've got a nice also yellowy glow. You've got a bite here that says, "In space no one can hear you scream." And I'll leave that there for you guys to read. Also available, same alien, don't know why I'm showing that twice. Then you've got here Sergeant Craig Windrick. Yeah, that's this guy here. And then a Xenomorph from the Aliens movie. And on the bottom just says Alien and Neca. So yeah, that's the packaging. Just want to show that quickly. And yeah, back onto the review. So let's go over him. So, like I said, he is a really, he's kind of one of those gorgeous, gross figures. And like I said, I thought they were identical, but they are slightly different. And if I just put him to the side here, he's not the biggest person, he's not the favouriteest for standing. There we go. And I bring in his buddy, a Xenomorph from Aliens. You can see quite clearly straight off the bat that there's some differences. You've got, for starters, their colour. He's all black, he's got some blue in him. And you can get brown and red variants of this guy. Secondly, the head. His head is white, and we'll go over that in detail more, but this is all black. Thirdly is his elbows. He has a double elbow joint. He has a single ball elbow. His hands, he has 4 fingers that are joined in the Vulcan sign, you know, like that. And then he has 2 thumbs, one on top, one on the bottom. Whereas he doesn't. He just has the kind of 2 double fingers, and then just 1 thumb. And then the feet, he's got a claw coming out the side, and he's kind of got a bit of a heel, which I'll show you in a bit more detail. And then there's other kind of differences in there. If I stand them up straight, not the easiest things to do. These guys are really skinny and really tall. Now their feet are on ball sockets, which doesn't make them the easiest things to stand. Unfortunately, their tails are very useful for props. Another key difference is this guy has heels, spikes coming out the back of his heels, whereas this one doesn't. Well, it does, but they're not as prominent. Side view, see this one's head's a lot bigger. His chest is bigger as well, actually, and his pipes are bigger. He's taller and a bit bigger all around. You see, this one has these kind of external bones. Don't even know what to call these. This guy's got these little hooks or little spikes, and unfortunately they're very, very weak and they like to bend. So the back view. I think the tails are identical. Yeah, the tails look identical. But, you know, there's a comparison of the Xenomorphs from the Aliens movie and onward to the Xenomorphs from the first ever one. Now, let's go over his details. I wanted to have a really good look at that head, because I think their head sculpt is one of my favourite things. You can see, I'm really trying as close as I can, and I think I might bring the light a bit closer. You can see that, no, let's just put a glare on it. You can see that inside there's actually skull eyes. So you can see his skull throughout the entire of the head through this plastic on top is a cloudy transparent. Now, I think mine's a bit off because you see this one, there's quite a big gap there where you can quite easily get your finger in probably. This one, this side, sorry, there's no gap. So I think that's definitely some kind of problem there. But it still looks very, very cool. And the skull and those eyes just look absolutely menacing. Now, I haven't seen the movies in a long time. I actually remember watching Alien when I was a kid and found it very scary. And then me and my mate, we watched it a few years back and we were like, we were scared of this? Why were we scared of this? It's so funny. But the first movie is actually all about the atmosphere. I don't want to give any spoilers or anything away if people haven't seen it, but it's definitely more about the atmosphere than the actual look of the alien. But just the amount of detail that has gone into this figure is just spectacular. Now, he does have a hinged jaw and and tongue which does come out, which is very, very cool. Not the biggest, it's very loose, so I'm not overly happy with that. But we shall see. I've got some more on their way, and these hoses are all soft rubber, so very, very cool. Just nice, just the detail. This guy's got like a bit of a brown brush to him, but it's just absolutely, I can't just get over the amount of detail in this thing. It just really is phenomenal. Just blown away by it. So let's go over his articulation. And actually, before we do that, let's do his height. Now, I've shown him in a couple of my videos before, my Predator videos, as a comparison, and you've seen how tall he is compared to like most figures. So let's bring in a few comparisons. Got a Predator here. You can see he's taller than a Predator. I've got a Dutch, but he's in an action pose, so I need to stand him up quickly. I'm also getting some more Dutches on their way. They are in transit. They're taking their time. Dutch, then a Marine, all Neca figures, and then a Marvel Legends Bucky Cap. Just, this thing is just absolutely massive. And you saw the size comparison with the other ones, the other Xenomorph, just absolutely massive. And then grab the old tape measure. This thing stands just over 9 inches tall. What? That can't be right. It does, just over 9 inches tall. That seems ridiculous. That seems preposterous. I can't say that word. That seems ridiculous to have it be so tall. So let's go over the articulation. Before I do, I want to point something out. This part here is actually a separate piece, and it just pegs out like that. Now, they do that in all Xenomorphs, so you can actually get the head to go further back when they're doing their whole crawly alien kind of thing, you know. But the thing is, I think the heads are actually just on balls inside. and they don't like to go back all that far. So that's as far back as you can go, and that's as far down as you can go. Now you've got these little tubes, so you need to be careful of them, so they can go side to side, so there, maybe further, but you probably would strain that. Now with these, in my opinion, I'm not a massive fan of this peg. I've actually lost this already, and I found it again, because they do go in there quite snug, but it doesn't take much to knock them out. If Neca is listening, as they did watch one of my Predator videos, again, thank you for that, Neca, for the shout out. But I had a tip or an idea. Instead of pulling it out, what about a hinge? Just so it can go down in between there. Just thought that might be a lot easier and you won't lose the part. Moving on. So like I said, head can turn from side to side. You get some pivot left and right as well, so a great range of motion there. It feels hindered in its range, and I kind of want to pop one off just to have a look, but I won't for now. Got too many other things going on. They have broader shoulders, this one does, and it goes up that far, and then you can rotate around. Now this is all hard plastic, so it is going to be hindered by the sculpt of the torso, so you are going to have to go out as you go round. And he has a cut at the top of the arm, which I thought was really cool. I wasn't sure if they were going to have that. Very happy about that. And then, like I said, he's got basically like a Play Arts Kai or a I can't think what they're called, Revotech joint in the elbow, which means you can see the ball quite clearly, and I'm not a fan of that. But you can rotate in the upper part of the arm, and you can bend a single bend of that. Again, minding that spike, they're going to come off at one point, and straight to there, and then you can rotate at the lower part of the arm as well, but the sculpt of the lower half and the upper half, they kind of match like that. Now the wrist has a can rotate full 360 degree around, and has hinge, so it can go down that much and up that much. Has a, see what I'm saying? I think that might be my only real gripe about the figure. But it's not even really a gripe, to be honest. It's just a slight annoyance the way it falls out. Gripes on this figure? You know, I didn't even think about it. We'll come back to it in a sec. There's a diaphragm joint, so you can get from rock from there to there. You can go back only that much, forward that much, great deal. And you can probably rotate a full 360 degrees around, so really cool. Now the bit which I always care about, my most favourite part. Does it have T-cut hips? Yes, it does. Yes. And this is all a soft rubber as well, so it doesn't get hindered whatsoever. So it can do a Spartan of that, and it can do a split of that. Very cool. Never thought you'd see an alien do that, did you? You might be able to get a Spartan a bit more, actually, come to think about it. There you go. It has upper thigh rotation, but it's hidden. You see the balls there? Ball discs, the ball joints there. You can rotate from there to there. Now be wary, on one of mine, the leg likes to pop off quite easily. But I will show you that on this one. Double bend jointed knees. Awesome. That's really awesome. Get some great poses in this. And then these ankles I think are weird. One, they look like he's wearing high heels, and two, the actor probably was wearing high heels to give him some height. But two, I believe it's just a ball disc, a ball going straight into the foot, because I thought when I first saw these that this was a pin. Don't know how well I can show you that. That was a pin for a an ankle rotation, like that, but it's not. And I could not get it to point down any further than that. It does have, you can rotate around 360 degree, and you can pivot from side to side, and you can go forward and you can go back, but it's very minimal amount. Don't expect much from it. And then you have toe articulation from there to there. And then final point of articulation is the tail is a wire, and it's soft rubber going from right from his bum all the way down to here. And what a tail. Look at the size of that thing. Let's have a quick measurement of the old tail. his tail is about 9 inches long. I'm sure there's a joke there somewhere I'm not going to say. But it is a wire, so you can get it to go in any which way you like, and the wire stops here. So for the last like 2 inches, there's no wire. But these things are just so poseable and they're so awesome. I really, really do love these figures. I'm so happy to get them. I'm surprised it's taken me so long to get some. Kind of shocked. But now that I've got them, love them. Like I said, his legs are a bit loose. I found out with a lot of NECA figures, unfortunately, their hip joints balanced. Their hip joints like to be a bit loose, which unfortunately makes them a little bit prone to the J legs, and they like to fall. But the sculpt alone just is worth the price of these things. I've seen them going on eBay for about $12.99 plus postage. So worth it. Not this guy. I haven't seen him again. Only ones I've seen are this one. But that one is, as much as I love this guy and I think he's awesome, the other Xenomorph is definitely my favourite. And and definitely worth picking up. Not sure else I can really say. Yeah, I think that's about it. Anyway guys, that's my review. I hope you guys liked it. Seriously, pick up these alien figures. They're awesome. Really are awesome. I now want to build a small army of them because they're just freaking awesome. But yeah, thanks for watching. As per usual, please leave, because I'm Daffy Duck. As per usual, please leave any comments below. Step away from the figure. Like I said, tail makes a great prop. As per usual, thanks. Thanks for watching. Please leave any comments below. Please subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye.